GTTV, and we're back. What's up with you? Now, all y'all about to get some mama's cooking, as my man Kwame Brown likes to say. You gonna get some of this mama's cooking. Now, we have had people. Oh, they doing some work over there. We've had people come on my page and tell me about Earl Spence and all this and all that. We're going to break it down. We're going to be realistic because I've heard both sides, wildness on both sides. We're going to break it down a little in depth today, a little bit. Y'all going to get a little bit of this mama cooking, but here we go. A lot of y'all putting slander on Earl Spence's name, and a lot of y'all putting slander on Pacquiao's name as well. All right? From the Earl Spence side, I'm hearing that he's too slow. Half true. He's overhyped. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that anymore. You can't, because he fought all except Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford so far as the top welterweights. Beating him. And is he overhyped? If I would say he's just on target. I think he's just on target of what people think of him. I don't think he's better than that, and I don't think he's worse than that. Because I've had my brother say he thinks he can beat Canelo, and I heard people that say the Manny Pacquiao is going to beat him easy. So that's a big gap. So we got to let's tip the scales and make it more even, and make it more realistic. Errol Spence, if we had to rate him as a 2K player, my 2K system, not like what people hear to hype and all that and big name, Errol Spence is a solid 90. Okay? Solid 90. Now, Pacquiao, at 42 years of age, is going to have to fight a 90. When I say Pacquiao is probably, at this point, an 89. Okay? So it's a 1 point off. So it's very even. So far. We haven't seen any training videos yet. We haven't heard any medical facts yet. So right now, as of now, the speculation going around, I want to keep everybody in line, because the people that say it's going to be easy for Pacquiao, you will have to understand that this fight will come one day. We will watch it. You know what I mean? And will your predictions actually be close to what actually happened in the fight? And that's what I try to do. I know there's fans here, there's fans there, but let's try to I'm a Pacquiao fan, but I want to be right when I make these predictions. So I don't just make predictions off of fans, because I want people to go back and be like, yeah, he was right about that. He was right about that. You know, so that's my goal. Also, we have to address these things. Height doesn't equate to being bigger in a weight division in the sport of boxing. Some people are very good at losing weight and gaining it back. Then there's really tall people that are tall and skinny and they already don't have weight. So you're telling me Oscar De La Hoya, who is taller than Errol Spence, is a bigger fighter, and they both fought at 147. Who would you say is bigger? Errol Spence or my guy over here, Mr. Golden Boy? You're going to say Errol Spence. Oh, but why? Who's taller? Golden Boy is what, 2 inches taller than Errol Spence? But you would never say that he was ever bigger than Errol Spence, and they were in the same weight class. So it doesn't matter about height. I'm not talking about... Somebody sent me a list of all these taller fighters in the weight division that was taller than Errol Spence. None of them are bigger. I mean, not all. I mean, some were. But like I said, Errol Spence is among the big boys of all time. Big boys in the weight division. So I'm not talking about height. I'm talking about rehydration and how you're able to keep off the power. Because some of them, nobody was as jacked as fucking Errol Spence like that. Come on, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a big boy. All right, so let's stop saying he's not one of the biggest welterweights of all time. He's one of the biggest welterweights of all time. All right, so let's stop that right there. Don't come on my page talking that anymore either. All right? GTTV, comment, like, subscribe. Let's get it, and let's stay realistic.